What is going on YouTube? Blaze Shadowthorn here, back again with a Wi-Fi battle. That's right, my 3DS came back today. So happy, jumping up down in for joy. And to celebrate this, I'm going to be playing for you the Wi-Fi battle I had before I sent my capture card off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reformat my thing. So I get a new save file, new 3DS FC, because the FC that I'm currently using is my cloner one, and it basically has everyone that I've ever cloned for, which basically filled it up. And since this is going to be my new battling 3DS, I might as well, erase everything, start over with a new one. So, looking over at my team, this is the same team I used against Movo 19, the whole Heatran, Swampert, Mega Venusaur Corp. We got a Sash Gengar, we got a Moonblast Jirachi, then we got a Yachi Berry, Landers Theory. And looking over at his team, definitely threats I see is the Mega Gardevoir, because aside from I don't really have anything to really counter it per se. I mean, Heatran can kind of do something against it, I guess. Other threats I see is definitely the Chansey and the Latios, because I'm not entirely sure what it wants to do. Scizor I'm not really viewing too much as a threat, because I do have my Heatran, so that's that. So let's get right into the battle. He's going to be leading off with his Latios. I'm going to be leading off my Landers Therian. I'm not quite sure what to expect from this thing, so I just clicked U-turn. I just wanted to see, like, maybe if it's like Scarf, Specs, what. It ends up going straight away for the Ice Beam, so Yachi Berry automatically coming in clutch right here, allowing me to live said Ice Beam on 60 HP. And I'm just going to U-turn off, get a huge chunk of damage off on this Latios. I really was hoping it would OHKO, but it didn't, so that kind of sucks. But still, good damage. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go out into my Jirachi, because I'm pretty sure Jirachi is going to be the best thing to counter it, because I do have the Moonblast. But anyways, I'm going to predict the switch out into Scizor, because it was kind of obvious. So I'm going to hit it up with the Power Fire, which is pretty sweet. And I was in a Skype call with him, so it was also sort of mind games going on here. He's like, you're not going to predict the switch. I'm like, I'm going to predict the switch. And I popped that Scizor. So Scizor, automatically I get a bit of an advantage, which is pretty sweet. So I do reveal that I am Life Orb, but whatever. So he's going to go out into Uptime, the Jolteon. And it's going to hit me up with a Shadow Ball. I am going to be able to live that, though, on 32 HP, but it still did quite a bit of damage, and useless Spadef drop is useless. But anyways, I see that it's Life Orb as well, so I'm just gonna go for a Psyshock, hoping I can knock out the Jolteon, but I can't. But I am able to live the Life Orb pretty cool, and I know this Jirachi has one hit left in it, so I kind of feel like it would be a bit useful. So I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna go out to my Venusaur, because I feel Venusaur is the best thing to take on hits. I mean, I could go out into my Heatran, but then my Air Balloon will get popped, and I don't want that to happen quite yet. So, anyways, gonna go out into Venusaur, just knock out the Jolteon with the Life Orb pretty cool. So now I'm up 6-2, 6-4. So he's gonna send out his Gardevoir. I'm not really sure what to expect from right here. I want to scout to see if he has Psychic or Psyshock, because that'll be very useful information to know. So he's gonna Mega Evolve. That's fine by me. I really don't care anymore. I think I went for like Sludge Bomb or something like that, but I honestly didn't expect to live this. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve, just because, added bulk is added, and it might come into play, it might not. I'm not entirely sure at this point in time. But anyways, he reveals to me the Psychic, and that is fine by me. I'm just like, okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay, that's fine. Mega Venusaur goes down. Didn't really do much of anything. So I'm going to go out to my Gengar now, my Sash Gengar, because I'm pretty sure I can take any hit he wants to go for, retaliate back with a Sludge Bomb. He goes on to Chansey, which Chansey is just Chansey, which is Chansey, and Chansey's just like, I'm going to eat up this hit like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go out into my Landers Therian, because I'm pretty sure Landers Therian is the best thing I have, because, Earthquake, stuff like that. Plus it's at a low range of HP, so, it's pretty much useless. But anyway, he's gonna predict this nicely, go for a double out into his Latios, and right here I'm just like, okay, bye bye. Opts to go for Draco instead of a Ice Beam, which caught me a bit off guard, but whatever. It's whatever. So Landers gets popped. That's fine by me. Really, honestly, don't care. But it kind of does suck that Landers dies. But anyways, gonna go now out into my Swampert, my Swampy Swampert, and he's like, you don't have Outrage, because again I was in the Skype call. I was like, I'm gonna outrage you. He's like, you're not gonna outrage me. You're not gonna outrage me. I'm like, I'm gonna outrage you. So I'm gonna pull out the Chansey. I was like, that's fine. And I'm just like, outrage, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, I use Outrage. Swampert, get on my level. So anyways, gonna smack that thing with an Outrage. Unfortunately, it is a going to be a 3-hit KO, and I'm not going to be able to knock it out. He's going to Toxic me, that's fine by me. Really, Toxic doesn't really matter to me at all. I'm just like, oh, okay, you Toxic me, big whoop-de-poop. Like, Swampert isn't even supposed to be like a wall, it's just supposed to be kind of like there, you know. So, anyways, gonna go for another Outrage. Unfortunately, it lives smidgens of HP, but you know, that's fine. But anyways, he's just gonna soft boil up, which is a bit annoying, but at the same time, you know what, it's whatever, you know, it's just whatever. So gonna go for an Earthquake right here, hoping I break out of Confusion first off, and hopefully knocking it out. But looking at the range of HP that it's at, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to knock it out, which is gonna be a bit unfortunate. But I get the lucky crit. And gonna be able to knock out the Chansey, which is huge for me because now that the main check to my Gengar is now dead, and Chansey is just an annoying wall in general to deal with. So, you know, Swampert coming in clutch. Big excitement for Oros coming out. You know, definitely gonna pick Swampert as my lead, as my starter. So gonna go. He's gonna be able to live the Psychic, which is pretty cool. But I am gonna be hitting myself in Confusion, which, you know, I did get the crit and broke out of Confusion last time, so I'm not really complaining. You know, it's just hacks, and Toxic's gonna be killing me off. That's fine by me. I don't really care. Swampert, in my opinion, did its job in getting rid of Chansey, which is huge for me. So, gonna go out in my Gengar now. Basically gonna go for a Sludge Bomb just because, you know, why not? As he predicts, this nicely goes out into his Terrakion. I really should have clicked Shadow Ball, in all opinion. He doesn't have his Chansey anymore, so he has no resist to it, and Terrakion was kind of obvious, but anyways, it doesn't really matter too much. It does a little bit of damage, and then I'm able to follow it up with a Shadow Ball. I am fearing nothing from this Terrakion because I am Scarfed. Not Scarfed, I am Sashed, so he's going to go for the nice and powerful Rock Slide. That's fine by me. I'm going to be able to lift that on my Focus Sash, and yeah, I see Terrakion's Life Orb, so I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'm just going to be able to knock you out now with a Shadow Ball. Nice, quick, easy, painless. Delicious. So, Terrakion goes down. That's cool. That's great. That's fan-flippin'-tabulous. He's going to go out now into his Latios. Latios is going to go for Psychic. That's fine by me. Knock out my Gengar. Gengar, really, at this point in time, I mean, I could have used it for his Mega Gardevoir, but I do have other things for that, so... What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go out to my Heatran, because Heatran basically is the best thing I have to counter this Latios right now at this moment in time. I'm going to go for Psychic, that's fine by me, and I believe I just go for like Fire Blast or something like that. Yeah, I go for Fire Blast. And fortunately for me, I am able to connect, and I'm hoping that'll be at the range of HP that'll be able to knock it out, and it is, which is amazing. So, you know, Latios goes down, which is great. And now I believe he's going to bring in his last Pokemon, which is Gardevoir. And unfortunately for me, I don't carry Flash Cannon on this thing. I just have Fire Blast. He unfortunately misses his Focus Blast, which I'm gonna say in this match doesn't really matter. I get the burn, which absolutely doesn't matter. I know that for a fact. You know, the miss might have mattered in a little bit. I'm gonna probably do a calc, and I might throw that in the description below if I, you know, remember to. But remember, I do have my Life Orb, Flash Cannon, Jirachi in my back pocket, which, you know, it's gonna be Sab, Life Orb, super effective hit. Coming from, you know, granted it is timid, but still it is super effective, so I am going to be able to go for that Flash Cannon, knock it out. So I'm not sure if the Focus Blast miss mattered in the fact that, you know, I would have been able to knock it out. Plus it was a crit right there too, so it probably didn't matter. But, you know, that was going to be the very narrow 0-0 win in my favor according to Smogon rules. I won that match, or Pokemon rules, I won that match, although some might say it was a tie because we both had no Pokemon left. Either way, it was a great match. You know, definitely check out Foghorn's channel. It'll be down in the description below. And yeah, I'm back. So I'm gonna be working on my 100th Wi-Fi battle. So this was just another Wi-Fi battle just because I got my capture card back, and this was gonna be the last Wi-Fi battle I have. And then I'm going to have to reset my 3DS, reconfigure everything, basically make it like it was a new 3DS. And, yeah, so thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like and a comment. And if my voice sounds really weird, it's probably, like, lower than normal. It's probably because I have a sore throat. I think I'm feeling getting sick, so, I don't know. I didn't really want to do this, but, you know, I'm going to restart my 3DS. I wanted to upload this battle because it was a really good battle. So, you know, that was that. So, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and, yeah. See you all next Wi-Fi battle upload. Bye.